Hi, I'm Devyn. I'm going to read to you a chapter I never wanted to be part of my story. At the age of 12, I fell into a dark season of depression and anxiety. I was consumed by lies from the enemy, telling me I was hated, constantly falling short, weak, mean, unlovable, ugly, and a burden to everyone in my life. There was loss and darkness everywhere around me. I felt constantly panicked, hopeless, and wanted to be anyone but myself. In this chapter, I began to believe that not only was my existence unnecessary, but that I was a burden and resented by everyone around me, and that it'd be better for everyone if I wasn't here. I knew that I was being consumed by lies, but I didn't want to be myself anymore, and I felt trapped in a battle in my own head. Just when I thought the story was over, God purposed that hard season of my life by showing me true joy of the Lord and pushing me deeper in my faith. I had the privilege of visiting a children's home in Nairobi, Kenya, where I was met with kids facing unimaginable tragedy, and yet they were singing about God's goodness and dancing, radiating a kind of joy and light I'd never experienced. I met a girl my age named Lucy. I asked her how she was so joyful, and her response always stuck with me. Jesus chooses to love me. Why wouldn't I be happy? I have everything I need. She said it so simply, but it shifted everything. While my depression certainly didn't go away overnight, I realized that I was loved deeply by the God of the universe and knew that his light overpowered all the darkness in my head. Since then, God has begun to reveal to me his beauty through creation, especially his most precious creation, his children. I found joy in the smiles of others, in the beauty of the people I met on the street, in the unique personalities of my classmates, in the giftings of my teammates, in his personal, intentional design of each and every one of his children. God continues to show me the world through his eyes and the deep heartbreak he feels when one of his children doesn't realize how loved, valued, and purposed they are. A feeling all too familiar to myself has fueled my faith into action. I used to believe I wasn't qualified enough to share my faith, or that I was a hypocrite because I struggled with my mental health. But God has used what I once viewed as a barrier and hindrance in my life, as a key to reaching and relating to others. I never realized how impacting it can be to a person to show true acts of love and joy. Whether it's sharing a meal and a genuine conversation with someone on the street, or handing out a flower and a smile to a stranger, or offering a ride to lunch to a lonely kid at school, or being a consistent person for people to come to. God has transformed my heart to feel deeply for others and share the love I've been graciously given, even in the simplest of ways. I want to make my life count by overflowing the love and joy that the Lord has shown me to everyone who has felt stuck in the darkness, that they too can know and experience the beauty and goodness of the love of Jesus.